No intro what they're about to watch. Huh? Dumb.
We don't really need that. Hey. My name's AJ, and you're watching the AJ Snot channel. We just got a Master Sword. We're still over here in the Lost Woods, and I'm wondering if I want to do these Korok trials right now. I kind of don't know if I do, or if I want to start heading south. Endurance shrooms, that's nice. Thought this was going to be the way out, but I feel like I'm just running around the Deku tree. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what I'm doing. Or, you know, I kind of feel like I could head south. And yeah, this is not. Don't get me, Smoky Smokes. What's over here? There's a hole in the slide. Did I just do like a whole lap around everything? And I think I did. That's dumb. Okay, look. Either way, we're not gonna just walk over there. That would be silly. And while I could totally do some trials, I do feel like exploring in this episode, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so let's go down here and get into some of the map that we haven't been into yet, and maybe even make our way over to the desert. Maybe not that far. We don't know what we're doing. Just don't hold me to anything, guys. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Okay, so where do we want to go? Let's go. See, there's the road. Let's see. Let's have a look. So none of the roads really go down into there. And there's a river. And see, there's the beach. Let's go down here in this area here and see. Yeah. Let's see what we can find down here. Could be all kinds of stuff. Look at him go, look at him glide. He has nothing to hide. He's Link, hero of time. What are you doing? No, let's do a regular hero. Oh, what's down there? Bink. Ah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a big old Master Sword. Let's use this and pick up some stone. I probably should still go back to at some point. I don't know if I'll even record that, if I'll save you guys the shenanigans of me just mining and grinding. I don't know, maybe if I have something to talk about or do, but I don't know. I don't feel like like I said, if we're gonna do it like a something more like a what do you call it, like a vlog or something, where you know we're gonna sneak around. But other than that, no, I think we're just gonna leave it to the actual. You know, we want some progress in this game, so I think the grinding isn't really. But then it's the way this game is set up. It kind of is progress. He walks faster than I sneak. Na, 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 na. Nope. Yeah. Sometimes you get snuck up on. Sometimes that happens. What's this? What is this? Let's see, you got a wooden shield. You've got I got my elephant recharged. There's a weird little ruins over here that I don't know if I've ever explored. There's some weapons. There's a place to cook. There's a spear. Pretty neat. I feel like this is probably some kind of throwback to something that I don't recognize, but that's probably a clue right there. What is that? A little... I don't know. You guys leave me a comment if you know what that's supposed to be, because that would be cool for me to also know. Look at this little pond of just bass. Just some bass. I'm coming to get this hardy bass. Coming to get some hardy bass. It's like the best place to get hardy bass ever. You know, there's one thing I realized that you just kind of go into the water and just kind of pick the fish up. But I do miss the, can I go up this waterfall? Really? It's lame. I do miss, it's one of the few, you know, games, I don't know about few games, but there's no fishing. You do literally just go in there and pick up the fish. You're like, hey, that's a good looking fish. You're like, hey fish, I like your strut, do. Now I'm strutting my way on over to you. And then that's how you get the fish. What are those up there? That's weird. It's supposed to be like snow. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at all this stuff over here. All the exploring we can do. Look at all the exploring that can be done. Yeah, let's stay up here and maybe go get that one up on the cliff. Sounds fun, right? I don't have any expanded, what do you call it? Stamina. Stamina. I don't have any of that. I don't have it. So we're just gonna climb up these rocks right here. Wait, dude, I have never had that spiked club before. Kind of want it. Spiked Boko bat? I don't think I've ever had one of these. Look at this. Oh no, I hope nobody knocks your head off again. What? It didn't count because his head was almost back on? That's weird video game logic. So it's post Thanksgiving for me now. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I guess it's always post Thanksgiving unless you're a baby and haven't had a Thanksgiving yet. But it's post this Thanksgiving. Did everybody talk about what you're thankful for and start getting everything ready for Santa Claus? Do. Look, there's a dragon. There's a dragon. Look at these jerks. Deepity. Oh, I think I hit the horse. That's a shame. Yeah, now I have all these powers. It makes it like easier. Yeah, what do you think about that, buddy? I'll hit you with some more bones and stuff. Give me your body parts. I want your bones. Give to me your bones. I had to change a headlight earlier. This is mechanic talk now, guys. To change a headlight, not the whole headlight, just a pesky old bulb on Lester's car. You get that on them big jobs. Well, of course I'm going the wrong way. Why would I be going the right way? I knew I was going to do that, and I knew it, and I did it because I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all out of these seed things. I need to find some more of these guys. Well, it was kind of random, but whatever. And then we can go... Are these guys all going to be asleep? No, they are super wide awake. Which is awesome. You know, you don't want to just cheese everything. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going to shamelessly sneak up on everybody that I can. Let's see if there's something like a consequence of doing that. Oh, they're mad. They're very mad. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Yeah, I got me a sword. Yeah, maybe we eat some food now, because I was blocked by a tree and I didn't know where that guy was. Where'd he go? Oh, he must have died. I'm sorry, he passed away. Don't toot your horn. It's rude. Alright, who's this one guy left in here? Is he going to be a hard guy or an easy guy? Good, some arrows. I needed those. Oh no, he's a sleeping guy. Hey everybody, y'all be quiet. Of course it's 4 a.m. That's just when he wakes up normally. Oh, your friends are dead. That should have been... I don't know why that wasn't a headshot when I shot you in the head. But I guess I'll just have to beat you to death. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a treasure. I didn't realize there was a treasure. I was just committing acts of violence for the sake of committing acts of violence. Let's see. Is there something we can get rid of? Yeah, we don't... Well, it's always nice to have a Korok leaf, though. We can... And it's nice to have a torch. I tell you what I don't really need so much. 26, that's 22. We don't really need that yet. Knight's broadsword is handy dandy. And there's another one, so maybe we get rid of 2 things. This thing's probably about had it. Yeah, so there we go. Not really the biggest fan of the 2-handed weapons. What you got in here? Oh, and another weapon. And it's a 7. It's not even a good spear. I don't know why. Like, they had better weapons on them. Whatever. I don't understand the logic. Like, oh, if you defeat these enemies that all have great loot, you'll get some even stupider loot. Over here, what do you think of that? And no, I don't want it. Why are we even having this conversation? Alright, there it is. There it is. It's another couple miles away. Oh, there's a bull. Look at this bull. This is some bull. This guy looks horny. Oh, look at these little rock guys. Just give me some flint. Don't hit me, little rock guy. I'm gonna pick you up and throw you at your friends. Little rock guy, little rock guy. Little rock guy. Alright, made it all the way up to the Muwo Jean Shrine. Brought to you by Wrangler Jeans. When you need jeans that are Wrangler tough. I don't know, now I feel like I'm ripping off a Rick and Morty joke. If you don't get it, you should watch Rick and Morty. It's great. Unless your mom and dad say you can't, then you should just secretly watch Rick and Morty. Because it's pretty great. Okay, now where the heck am I? Oh, it's after you defeat that fort, now you have another test of strength. Oh, I love a test of strength. Oh, and he's got a shield. I love it. I'm gonna flurry rush him. Flurry rush him again. Yeah, that's how you do it. Get in there and flurry rush the heck out of him. Oh, you gonna do something? I know all your dirty tricks. I know all of them. You can't get me. This is only a modest test of strength. I'm gonna hit you with your own sword. Think about that. Is this the part now where you... Yeah. Now, okay, there's your second. That's what I was. Here we go. Here we go. Give me an updraft. Give me an updraft. Oh, nope. Yep. Nope. I like that. That's the mistake that just keeps on giving. You don't just get to make that mistake once. Get to just keep on getting hit by your own stupidity. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay, let's see if we can do this now. There we go. And I broke a sword. I broke a sword. Oh wow, I wasn't ready. You did that when I wasn't ready. Oh, it's because I didn't have a shield. I got all cocky. I was like, oh, look how great I'm doing, and I got all cocky. And then that happened. Are you going to start pulsing? Yeah, here you go. There you go. There you go. I'll take this shield and this big old sword. Ancient battle axe. Sounds like my ex-wife. Hey-o! Come on, guys. Ancient battle axe? No? Nobody? Shh, used to be fans of comedy in the crowd. Not these days. I don't do it. Yeah, I was about to say, I think I'm all bowed up. I think I'm good on the bows. Alright. Got me a spirit orb. 2 more and I get a new bike. Oh no, one more. Wow. I don't know where that other one came from. Oh, it was from the forest. I forgot about that one. They give you an orb there too. In the forest. We could have gotten some more, but then we didn't because we didn't feel like it. You know, sometimes you want to come out here and see the sights of the world and experience things, you know? Let's see. Okay, let's get out on this cliff. This cliff. See, and I don't know where the next tower is. What I do know... Hang on now. I swear, by the stars and the moons in your eyes, that there was something I wanted that was right on that cliff, and I missed it. Like, I was like, I'm free, and I jumped off, and then I was like, wait, and then I had regrets. I think I've got just enough endurance to get there. Is this a flower? Did I come all the way up here for just a flower? Oh no, some eggs. Nothing like endangering the species of another animal for, you know, a quick snack. Okay, this one is like a... Oh look, there's a village. Oh, there's a tower way... Oh yeah, okay, so there's some towers. We're coming up on some towers. They're coming up. Yeah, I kind of thought I did this shrine quest, but I guess not. How am I supposed to flip this giant coin when it only has one side? So I was in the zone. What are you doing? I was just examining the stone monument. Maybe you're the stoned monument. Hey, come on, guys. Can I help? Oh, you're the curious type too. Yeah, take this pill. Take off your pants. Broke during an earthquake. You know, that's something he mentions, an earthquake, and I think other games have mentioned it. They should have more earthquakes. That would be a fun random. I'm hoping this new Legend of Zelda game has more weather, like tornadoes and earthquakes would be neat. I mean, like, have one space that's, you know, prone to earthquakes. Oh no, my claymore's badly damaged. I can't remember. Oh, there's one. Look, let's... That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Can I unpin, delete the pin, delete the pin. Then we can go over here. Save a monument shard. Not bad. I think there's, what, 3 of them? I wonder if one of them's way over at the end of that stupid thing. Can't remember. I do know one of them is over here in the rocks, maybe? Maybe it's in the rocks? Let's see. It seems like it was in the water. It's supposed to be easier to see at night, but as it is the middle of the day, I don't know how that's going to work out for us. Oh, no, it's right there. Okay, so that's 2. Gosh, Gosh, I really think that last one's way the heck over there. Let's, it's like halfway over there, something like that. Let's give it a shot. Let's try it. You're on a diet. Don't try it. Why do I think there was one in the sand over here too? I don't know. I am constantly getting confused. If you guys haven't noticed, there's a deficit within my attention. Yeah, I think it is. I don't think it's all the way at the end either. I think it's like halfway around this archipelago. It's technically not an archipelago because it's not a collection of islands, it's a peninsula. Let's see, it's still not nighttime, so it's not gonna glow. That would be far too helpful. But I want to say it's like leaning up on a tree somewhere over here. El Toro, don't attack me, Mr. Bull. Don't try to kill me. Okay, there's another collection of bad guys. I don't need to deal with them. Don't question me. Is it hiding in the grass? I want this lizard. What would a lizard be doing out here in the whatever? Oh. I'll take that snail. A hardy blue snail. It is. Wow, I had to go all the way over here. Weird. And also kind of lousy. So let's... I guess we'll just go all the way back. Well, I would walk 500 miles. I would walk 500 more. Give me this rock. There's nothing in that rock. I'm gonna climb this other rock. I'm climbing. Yeah, look. I got me a guy. Found him. Thought he could hide from me. Oh, some saltwater fish? You gotta get some saltwater fish in your diet. Mighty porgy. Very good. Very good. Alright, now let's see if that was enough stone tablet to put this thing back together. Let's put this thing back together. Just you and me, we can be friends. Let's put this thing, get out of my way, 'cause your stupid barrel, this is where it ends. I want this lizard on the wall. I want this lizard 'cause I want them all. Let's go talk to this guy who's looking at stones in the rain. Do you think this guy even has a brain? Hey, buddy. Yeah, look. See, check it out. Look at this. It's on my iPhone 6. What do you think of that? Oh. Show me the next one. Oh, I got another one for you. Look at that. Haha. This one's a nude. Yeah, I got one more. For the love of God, tell me that's enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's great. Yeah, let me give you a second. And, any minute now. Okay. When the two find their place and kneel in reverence, the shrine will reveal itself. I haven't. Really? How about you stand on that one? And then do this. Yeah, do what I do. Huh? Is that it? You mean to tell me these two glowy things have never had two people kneel on them? That seems outlandish at best. The glowy boobs turn blue. Okay, look, we got a... There it is. Erupting from the earth. That's not causing any ecological damage whatsoever. Very cool. Very cool. No, go on in here. All right. And I think this is when that they're like, hey, you did it. That was the trial. Come on in here and get your just desserts. There we go. Nope. Quick thinking. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, let's do this one first, then. First, we'll get a barrel. Yeah. How fun's this gonna be? Look at this. Look at us. Nope. Hey, you know what? We're living, we're learning, right? And we're having a good time. I want my arrow, though. These things are expensive. I paid good rupees for these arrows. And I want my arrow back. Come on, Link. Do some cardio. Let's go, buddy. Wait, what? So... it wouldn't let me go behind the ramp. I had to go back around the whole thing. It seems ridiculous. Okay. This time. Now we know what we're doing. Me now know. There. I am so smart, you guys. I am like a genius. The greatest there ever was, the greatest there ever will be. Look at that. We got what's in the box. What's in this box? Oh, a Knight's Climber. Oh, that's great. It was totally worth all of that effort that I just put into this. It's nice. All I have to do is wait on this thing now. It's great. It's great. Any day now. You know, I feel like I'm waiting on Marta for a concert. Let's go. There we go. Now we're doing it. Now we're really doing it. We're really doing it, aren't we? We're really doing it. Look at us. Look at us go. All right. Just as simple as that. Did you guys see how quick that I thought? It's how quick my thinking is. I don't think you understand just what like next level something that it is weird to be. There was like a trial to get to this trial, and that's not always the case. And they could have put a button in there instead of a key, but it's like they wanted to keep the keys. I don't know. That's another thing I'd like to see in this next game is more keys. I need more keys. More dungeons and more keys. Like, this thing's fine and all, but we did this part. All your little puzzles, clues and cloacas. Give us dungeons now. Alright, we got a fourth spirit orb. Now we can start getting more endurance, I think. What do you guys think? Oh, Lizophos are carnivores. Why do I need to know? Is there going to be a test on this later? Is this a tip that's going to help me? Alright, gang. That was a hoot and a half. This was, I think, one of the first actually challenging puzzles I ever did the first time I played this game. It was really fun to get to revisit it. With that said, we're just going to keep walking down the beach on the next episode. And I hope to see you there. Bye now.